So this is CCI, break between morning session and afternoon session. And here sits quite a few people of the Dutch community. Just look at them. This is Joke, Nettie, Rob, Minke, Brigitte and Mariam. And the real question is, what do co-councillors at the CCI on the last day talk about between morning and afternoon sessions? So what was the core of your conversation?
Dessert, because it's a short time to have dinner for me. But now I enjoyed it.
So sorry?
The core of the last session.
The goal of the last session?
Or the core, het hart, de kern.
Ik vind het prettig, maar
the call. You are waiting for the call of.
I wondered if you asked what was the core.
Oh no.
we're just talking about
Waar we mee bezig waren.
and about the shop in the village that has a sale.
You see, this is it. The Dutch community, being a consumer society, bred community. You can call me awful. No. So how come that in the midst of all this serious work, like the workshops, you know, of honoring differences and discharging and being all very important, how come you start talking about shoes? I mean, it takes it.
Funny subject. Yeah, a lot of laughter.
Compared to the serious.
Much more laughter than people usually have when they talk about shoes.
All right.
Yes.
I totally agree.
And laughter is just
Kleiner,
So basically, even in the in-between sessions, there is a bit of a work, but it's an spontaneous beingness. Right. Okay.
Yes, that comes out finally if you do get in touch with free child.
The free child comes out in the breaks very nicely, spontaneously, and without any shame.
It's a very important part of us that mostly is asleep. And I'm glad it's there again.
I was asking somebody else, actually Nick from the Dutch community also, because he was offering his. But so how is it that we all know each other for decades? How it is that we keep coming together? I mean, really, I think it's an important question. What is it? And in dialogue I learned this expression, the koinonia, the impersonal friendship. And I think something develops in the co-counseling setting as well. And what is that? What makes that? So what is around that? Nick was talking about living in peace or making peace. But
for me the two parts. It's the work, because CCR is such an intensive workshop.
all right.
So you do a lot of personal work, but it's also the people.
Dan doet hij het niet, dan hoor ik het.
It's the message that
Zou het
makes me
koptelefoontje
feel
kunnen liggen, maar
safe.
dat ga ik nog wel uitproberen voor je. Maar gisteren was het ook bij Hans, die heeft zo'n versterkertje, weet je wel? Nou ja, weet je wel.
But it's also to see others
Maar het is
faces.
een soort gecomprimeerd
safe to
techniek.
But why safety is so important?
En dan stop je net als met een koptelefoontje het plugje in. En dan zit er een mechaniekje tussen. En dan zou het dus gewoon luid, gewoon aan de tafel kan je het niet op je hoofd zetten. Maar dan komt er ineens een enorme versterker op staan. En dat gaf ook geen geluid. Dus het zit misschien wel in die aansluiting.
So would you say, and so it goes in this sense together with safety and trust. Is it essential for us? So, we talk so much about safety and trust. Is it essential for living or for being or so?
I think trust
Essential. What comes into my mind is that there is so much talk and there are a lot of statistics showing countries the level of trust. Hungary at the moment is so much low trust, absolute low trust. And if we talk about resilience in society or flowering or well-being in society, it seems like trust is an important element. And we come here because we don't necessarily experience it out there. We come here because we don't necessarily experience it. So it's almost like a CCI is a recharging week for the following year to hold on with a loving group.
The work for me recharges my...
Iedereen zit met die dingen hier en ik ben gewoon
I always
je
come
hebt
to
wel
CCR
een
with
telefoon,
new
dus dan kan je het
creative
ook
ideas and
apps downloaden.
things I want to do.
Right.
Kan dat wel?
Intentions, new plays.
I'm almost tempted to bring in modern, trendy words like creativity, innovation, empowerment. You know, these words we talk so much about in companies, etc. But actually, I think just as simple as co-counseling and having a regular gathering and developing this kind of community does the work itself. If companies knew that, they wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of euros for this kind of trainings. They just would sign up their people for co-counseling, and then the people would belong to communities, and then the work is done. Maybe we should tell them.